The Beautiful Twins of Liberia, Winnie and Winifred. As Carino, I was there from the very beginning, watching Winnie and Winifred grow into the beautiful, kind-hearted women they are today. Born on April 7, 1992, in a small village in Liberia, these twins were special from the start. Their parents always said they were a blessing, and anyone who met them would agree. With their bright complexions, their warm smiles, and their gentle spirits, they stood out wherever they went. But it wasn't just their looks that made them beautiful, it was the way they treated everyone around them. From a young age, Winifred had a natural ability to care for people. If someone was hurt or upset, she was the first one by their side, offering comfort and help. As she grew older, this caring nature only became stronger. I remember one time, when we were still in school, one of our classmates fell ill. While most of us stood by, unsure of what to do, Winifred immediately took charge. She helped the girl to her feet, gave her water, and stayed by her side until help arrived. It was then that I knew Winifred had a gift. Her heart was full of compassion, and it was clear she was meant to help people. After finishing high school, Winifred followed her calling and went to nursing school. She worked hard, studying day and night. The books were heavy, and the lessons were tough, but Winifred never gave up. She knew that becoming a nurse wasn't just about earning a living, it was about making a difference in the lives of others. She dreamed of using her skills to care for the sick, but even more than that, she wanted to make sure her family was healthy and happy. Every decision Winifred made was with her family in mind. She knew that by being a nurse, she could bring joy and comfort to those she loved most. But Winifred wasn't alone on her journey. Her twin sister, Winnie, was right there beside her every step of the way. While Winifred's path led her to nursing, Winnie's path was different, yet equally special. Winnie didn't go to nursing school, but she had the same heart as her sister. She was just as kind, just as loving, and just as dedicated to making her family happy. Winnie had a natural ability to connect with people. She was always the one organizing family gatherings, helping out around the house, and making sure everyone was smiling. In many ways, Winnie was the glue that held the family together. I watched as these two sisters, though different in their paths, worked together to bring light and happiness into their home. Every time Winifred came home after a long day at the hospital, Winnie would be there, ready to help in any way she could. Sometimes they would sit and talk about their days, laughing and sharing stories. Other times, they would quietly go about their work, knowing that their shared goal was to see their family thrive. There's one moment that stands out in my memory. It was a few years after Winifred had started working as a nurse. Their mother had fallen ill, and the family was worried. But Winnie and Winifred didn't panic. Together, they took charge of the situation. Winifred used her medical skills to care for their mother, making sure she had the right medicines and was comfortable. Winnie took care of everything else, cooking, cleaning, and making sure their father and siblings were okay. Watching them work together, I realized just how special they were. They didn't just talk about family, they lived it every day. Their love for their family was their greatest strength, and it showed in everything they did. As the years went by, Winnie and Winifred continued to shine. Their family became a source of pride for the whole village. People would often say, if you want to see what true kindness looks like, just look at Winnie and Winifred. Their beauty wasn't just in their bright complexions or their warm smiles, it was in their hearts. They lived for others, always putting their family first. Even now, as I look back on all the years I've known them, I can still see the same love and kindness that defined their childhood. Winifred, now an experienced nurse, continues to care for her patients with the same compassion she had as a young girl. She has saved lives, comforted families, and brought hope to those in need. But no matter how busy her life gets, she always finds time for her family. Winnie, too, remains the heart of the household. She's always there, supporting her sister and making sure their family stays strong. Together, Winnie and Winifred are more than just twins. They are a shining example of what it means to love and care for others. They are the beautiful twins of Liberia, not just in appearance, but in spirit. Watching their journey, I, Carino, have been reminded time and again that true beauty comes from the heart, and in Winnie and Winifred, that beauty shines brighter than ever.